Lange loves trains here. I'm about to play the random station game in the West Midlands. I've never played it here before, and I am hoping I'll be able to visit a good handful of stations today. Let's see how it goes. So, using my trusty online random station generator thingamabobs, I'll be travelling to stations around the county, each one beginning with the letter that the previous station ends in. The game comes to an end when either I don't have enough time to visit any more stations, or a dead end is reached. Okay, so to kick things off, I am going to select a station at random out of all the ones in the West Midlands. West Midlands, of course, being the county, not the region. I do like to play this game with counties. There are 69 stations in total in the West Midlands, and there's a good selection of starting letters as well, which is always helpful when playing this game. As you might be able to tell, it's really difficult right now for me to hold all these things. Right, let's see where I'm off to first then. This random station generator thingamabob's looking a bit different, isn't it? Block switch north. Let me see. Ooh. Let me see how to get there. There's a train departing in 10 minutes time from Birmingham New Street. That'll take me there. Oh, 09:45 Rouge Trent Valley service. Leaving from platform 6A. I need to go to the green zone. I'll have to see if this day ranger scans on any of the ticket barriers today. It is a West Midlands day tripper, I think it's called. Yeah, never used one of these before, but it covers the whole of the West Midlands county, and it cost me just £8.80. And the train's already pulled in. It is a class 730. I am happy to have another ride on one of these. Ooh, it's warm on here.
Welcome aboard this West Midlands railway service for Rugeley Trent Valley.
I've got half an hour on this train now, and I am just having a look on a map to see what's around Block Switch North. There is a country park. It would take about 20 minutes to walk there, and then 20 minutes to walk back, and then after spending some time there, yeah, it's probably going to take about an hour out of the day if I go there. So yeah, I don't know whether I'm going to do that or whether I'm just going to get on to the next station. Plus, it's not exactly the best weather out there to be walking around a park today. And my current record with this game as well is 6 stations. I got that when I played it last time in Greater Manchester. You know what? I'm going to see if I can beat that record today. And here I am at Block Switch North. This is my first ever time at this station. It's run by West Midlands Railway and it's got 2 platforms. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to go and walk to and around a park in this rain. But also I do know that I am going to be headed back along the chase line in the direction I've just come from, because this is the last station along the line that is in the West Midlands county. The stations further along towards Rugeley Trent Valley are in Staffordshire. So yeah, I need to go and cross over to other platform. Never mind walking to the park. This is a walk in itself, just crossing the platforms. Oh, this is a very wet floor. But anyways, it's time to see where I'm off to next. So Block Switch North ends in the letter H. So next station I'm going to is going to begin with H. There are 3 H stations: Hall Green, Hampton in Arden and Hampstead. Which one am I going to? Hall Green. Again, I need to look up where that is and how to get there. So to get to Hall Green, I'm going to be on this train back to Birmingham New Street. I'm then going to walk to Moore Street, and it'll be a direct train to Hall Green. The station is situated along the Stratford-upon-Avon line, or is it called the Shakespeare line, I think. Back at New Street, I think I'll pick up a sandwich whilst I'm here as well. I've got 12 minutes to wait here now until my next train. It will be a Class 172 that I'm riding on to Hall Green. I've got just 11 minutes on here now. I'm at Hall Green and I was about to say, oh look, the rain's stopping, but as I'm standing here, it's picking back up again. But I think the services along this line are half an hourly, and I've already checked, there is a train headed back to Moore Street in about 6 minutes time. But I think what I'm going to do is, I've already had my fix of falling water today. I'm going to go and have my fix of flowing water. And here's the River Cole. What's this here next to it? The Millstream Way. I do love a good way, me. Part of the Cole Valley Walk. Oh, it's a bit muddy here. Do you want umbrella, Pig Welly? But yeah, the river is pretty much what I came to see. So I am gonna, well, I actually don't need to run the random station generator thingamabobs to select the next station, because Hall Green ends in the letter N. And there's only one station beginning with N in the West Midlands, which is Northfield. How time flies by. I've only got 10 minutes to train, and it is a 10-minute walk back to the station as well. I just made it. Honestly, it does not feel like I just spent over half an hour there. I wonder how many times I'm going to be doing this walk between Moore Street and New Street today. It's platform 12 I'm after. It's the 12:53 Longbridge service I'm waiting on. Usually this service would be going to Bromsgrove, but it says up on the screen that there's a rail replacement between Longbridge and Bromsgrove. Not too sure why, but luckily that doesn't affect me because Northfield is the stop before Longbridge. Blackpool Tower. I love these little tables on the back of the Class 730 seats because they are so satisfying to open and close. They like click into the seat.
We are now approaching Northfield.
And here I am at the third random station of the day. It's Northfield, and again it's another West Midlands Railway managed station with 2 platforms. Hopefully a different kind of station is going to come up at some point today. There are also 4 tracks here. The 2 middle ones are for fast trains, and there's no let up from the rain still, so yeah, I don't think I'm going to go out of the station anywhere. Okay, so the next random station is of course going to begin with the letter D. There are 3 stations beginning with D in the West Midlands. With me thinking 2 steps ahead right now, I don't really want Duddeston to come up because, well, I know what's going to happen if it does. And it's Dorridge. Happy days, the game can continue for longer. Interestingly, the platforms are numbered 1 and 4 here.
Welcome aboard this West Midlands Railway service for Four Oaks.
Well, I just thought instead of walking to Moore Street again, I could actually do something different and walk to Snow Hill. It takes a little bit longer to walk to Snow Hill from New Street. Not too long though, it's only about a 10-minute walk. Yeah, I've only done this walk once before. I've only actually ever been to Snow Hill once before. And this next train I'm catching is a Chiltern Railway service, and it does start its journey at Snow Hill. So yeah, it should be pulled in by the time I get there. I don't think that day tripper ticket works on any ticket barrier, does it? And yep, here's my train pulled in on platform 2. It's a class 165. It sure does feel like it's been a while since I was last on one of Chiltern Railway's 165 networker trains. There's no power outlets or knickerhooks on here, but there's cup holders. And hello Dorridge! This is a bit of a different looking station. It's operated by Chiltern Railways, there's also West Midlands Railway services, and it's got 3 platforms. Can you hear that bird? I've always called that the holiday bird, but I found out last year that that's actually a pigeon. I never knew that was a pigeon. I call it the holiday bird because, well, it's not at the moment, but usually I always hear it in the summertime. Yeah, it's pretty with them trees, isn't it? And is it time for me to go and visit a park today? You know what? I think it is. Let's go have a walk to the park. Dorridge Wood Local Nature Reserve. Uh-oh, it's a bit muddy. And here's Dorridge Park. Dorridge seems like a really lovely place. I would very happily come back here. But for now, it's time to crack on and get to the next random station. So Dorridge ends in the letter E, and the stations in the West Midlands that begin with E are Earlswood and Erdlington. Where am I off to? Earlswood. All right, there's a slight potential, not so much problem, but just it's not really ideal. I think Earlswood is only served hourly, and the next train to leave Dorridge that's gonna get me somewhere to change over for a train to Earlswood is leaving in about 5 minutes time, I think. It certainly did not take me 5 minutes to get here from the station, it took longer. So, oh, is there a way I can get to the station quicker? Shall I follow this path maybe? Don't know if this is going to lead me anywhere near the station, but it saves me walking over that muddy nature reserve thing. Well, it's safe to say I've not made the train. And I've just done a circular walk back round to Dorridge station. So there is a way that I could still catch this earlier Earlswood service, but instead of changing over at Tylesley, I'm going to have to change over at Birmingham Moor Street. And well, because this 1519 service off of Dorridge is a little delayed, it does mean I'm going to have a very quick changeover at Moor Street, and I'm not too sure if I'm going to make that service or whether I'm going to have to then spend an hour waiting at Moor Street. I'm going to enjoy having another ride with Chiltern Railways now, this time on a class 168, before my minute changeover at Moor Street. Hopefully we can pick up a bit of time on the way there. The earlier service had already left by the time my Chiltern Railway service had pulled in. It was always going to be a push that. So yeah, I've now got just under an hour to wait at Moor Street. I don't need to go walking to New Street this time either. It is just waiting around the station there. And the wait's over. I was thinking whilst I was standing there on the platform, I could have actually spent that wait at Snow Hill. It would have, one, been a shorter wait, and two, the station probably would have been quieter. But yeah, I just had in my mind to get off at Moor Street and cross the platform as quick as possible. But anyways, I'm off to random station number 5 now. Hello again, Hall Green. Oh my days, it is chucking it down. It's 5:10 now, and it's pretty dark out, and I'm in a rush all the way down this platform because I've got to cross platforms in under 2 minutes to make this next train out of here. Oh my days. So it was either spend 8 minutes at Earlswood or an hour and 8 minutes, but the train was late arriving in, so I've now only got 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes. I've got 1 minute. Okay, I've made it. But Earlswood Station as well, the one in the West Midlands of course, because there is another one in Surrey. It's only just in the West Midlands. The border of the West Midlands and Warwickshire is around here somewhere. Right, the train's coming in. Let's get on this out of the rain and then I'll select which station I'm going to next. Oh my days. It just saves me spending an hour in this. Alrighty, so there's 2 stations left beginning with D, as I've already, of course, been to Dulwich. But which one am I off to next? I might need to connect to the Wi-Fi. Right, let's try that again. Dudley Port. And once again, I'm going to do the walk between Moore Street and New Street. It's the 1811 Wolverhampton service I'm waiting on. It's going to take 15 minutes to get to Dudley Port.
Welcome aboard this West Midlands Railway service for Wolverhampton.
And here I am at Dudley Port. It's a West Midlands Railway only station. It's got 2 platforms on an island, and running right alongside the station, I believe, is the Birmingham Canal. I can't see it. I'm not too sure if you can see it in the daylight or what. But anyways, Dudley Port is random station number 6. So all I need to do is go to one more station and then I'll have broken my record. And that is very possible because the next station is going to begin with the letter T, and there's 5 of those in the West Midlands. So yeah, you know what, I'm going to get in the shelter and then we'll roll the random station generator thingy-mabobs. Or maybe not, because it's locked. Right, let's select which station it's going to be. Tipton is on there. How handy would it be if Tipton came up? Because it's only 1 stop down the line. Tylesley's on there as well. Imagine if that came up, because I'd have to go back to Moore Street. It's Tile Hill. Not too sure where Tile Hill is, to be honest with you. Let me have a look. Two stops before Coventry it is, so at least I don't have to go back to Moore Street. It is just a change at New Street, and it's going to take about an hour overall on the trains. Obviously I've got to wait for the train to New Street first. Got 20 minutes to wait until that, so in an hour and 20 minutes time I'll be at Tile Hill. You know what, you look at the map and you think, oh, all these stations, they're really close together, it won't take me too long to get from one to the other, but in reality when playing this game it can take hours.
The next stop will be Birmingham New Street.
We were meant to have departed 5 minutes ago. Not too sure what's going on.
Sorry for the delay, we are currently waiting for the signal. We should be on the move shortly. Thank you.
We are now approaching Tile Hill.
It doesn't feel like 2 minutes since I was standing in the pouring rain at Dudley Port. But after having that lovely ride on the 360 to 0, I'm now here at Tile Hill. This is my first ever time at this station, and yeah, the first time I'm seeing it, it's in the dark. Well, that's it, I'm calling it. I've not reached a dead end with the random stations today. Obviously, if it was earlier in the day, I'd be able to keep going, but it's not. It's gone 8 o'clock now, and it is about time I start thinking about heading home. But yeah, the West Midlands county. But the West Midlands has been a great county to play this game in, and I have, of course, got my high score when it comes to this game. I'm pretty sure, been to 7 random stations today. I should probably just go through them to double check that. Bloxwich North, Hall Green, Northfield, Dorridge, Earlswood, Dudley Port, and where I am now, Tile Hill. Yep, 7. Happy days. I'll celebrate on the train back. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Bye,